Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Myogi, and welcome back to another episode of Myogi Genuinely Reacts to MF Ghost. Now, last week, it was a bit of a hyped way to start Season 2. I will actually have to admit, we've had the completion of Kanata's time attack, and we also have a duel between Mikhail Backstreet Boys and Koki Sawatari, which honestly is what I didn't expect. It's like it's just reminding us that, hey, by the way, Backstreet Boys here is the main antagonist for Kanata, so you better watch out. So it's a good way to start off the second season. But you know what? For me, honestly, this is just like the second half of MF Ghost, not exactly the second season. The only reason why we call it the second season is because nowadays the standard for anime series is already down from 24 eps. They dropped it down to 12. I know probably certain long-running titles, they will not follow this formula, but for new IPs such as MF Ghost, for example, they have to abide by that new rule change. But anyway, that's not the technical jargon that we are here for. Speaking of jargon, I know I missed out on a few, so let's just correct that a bit. Okay. Alright, let's actually start off with this. I actually download this at the very same day. This is the day 1 of the new episode. So this time I am not late. So let's actually go on and see how this new episode would go about. Okay, so it's a recap from the last episode. Okay, this one is what I actually liked about how they handled this episode 1. How they handle it. No more of the BS, no more of the throwbacks. It's just simply name drops and then they just continued on. It doesn't feel as supernaturally as how it was back in 5th stage. That's one thing I like. It's all grounded. That's a good way to start Season 2. It's a good way to rekindle my interest in Shigeno works such as this. Oh yeah, one commenter did say Yanagida overtook Nozomi. Well, there goes my ship interaction. Okay, so they didn't jump straight to the opening. Hold up, I missed out on sorry.
実はもうすぐバイトのペイがもらえるんです。おお、お給料ね。そのお金でいつも僕によくしてくれる西園寺ファミリーを食事に招待しようと考えています。そんなダメだよ。せっかく苦労して働いてるんだからもっと自分のことに使いなよ。No、ずっと前から決めていました。レンにお願いというのはその時に使うレストランのチョイスをしてほしいです。ファミリーで昔からよく使うお気に入りのお店を教えてください。
Please don't say Denny's.
なんていい子なの。ところでレン、シラスって何ですか？シラスはシラスだよ。ちっちゃい魚だよ。何かの稚魚ですか？それとも大人の魚ですか？それは知らない。検索してみようか。
シラスというのは体に色素のない白い稚魚の総称なんですよ。主にイワシ類ですが、ニシンやウナギの稚魚なんかも混じっています。ごゆっくり。
ありがとうございます。
知らなかった。勉強になるね。
ふへ間違いない。MFG のスーパールーキー片桐かなただ。まさかうちの店に来てくれるなんて感激だ。
I thought that restaurant waiter was important. He was nothing more than a Kanata fanboy. But alright, on a side tangent though, production comment is that this is a proper way to introduce filler. Remember, it was action-packed on the last episode. It would be very overwhelming to start off the next episode to still be action-packed. Some people like it that way, some people don't. So this is a good balance. It's like, you know, It's like drinking water in between meals or in between chewing your food, chewing your meals, okay? So you let the first episode digest. Use this filler to wash off the taste to prepare yourself for the next set of action on the next episode. Oh god, the fillers are making me compare production and everything else to food. What the heck, man?
初めてのことでちょっと動揺しました。
だから言ったでしょ、世界中で3000万人の人が彼方を知ってるって。海外のセレブみたいにサングラスかけて顔隠せばいいじゃん。
No, Ren, don't give him ideas to be like Mikhail Backstreet Boys.
Rock me, kiss me, baby.
Okay, I'm pausing in this one particular specific frame and I'm gonna dial up the opacity for y'all to enjoy the Nozomi waistline, alright? This is one of the 7 wonders of MFG. Nozomi waistline. Remember that.
すごいことです。2人とも従来のコースレコードを大幅に更新しています。ちなみに例の幻のコースレコードと比べてどうなんだ。そちらからですと小幅更新といったところですかね。そうか。ケイスケ渾身のスーパーラップを4年目にして。
Oh wow, so someone managed to beat Keisuke's all-out super lap in our 4th season. I mean, come on. Given the generations, yeah, Keisuke might be a super ace. But he is still driving a dated RX-7. Next-gen cars such as the Cayman, which in its stock form equals to that of the stock RX-7 or higher. Okay, let's put Kanata's 86 GT aside, alright? Because we all know he is half performing well, the other half is just simply plot armor. Mikhail Backstreet Boys is the better standard to compare someone to such as K-Suck. So if we're looking at the cars alone, the FD and the Cayman, coming out on its base form, they're kinda the same. But of course, the Cayman is higher. Other than German engineering, mid-engine rear-wheel drive, a 7-speed transmission, yeah, it kind of outclassed the FD in every category. Plus, it's a turbo. Going further on the skills, we have K-Suck, who went professional. We have Backstreet Boys here, who joined the Porsche driving team, the Porsche racing team, or whichever. I forgot on his backstory. But it's safe to say that give Backstreet Boys a better Cayman or a better Porsche, he will absolutely and definitely obliterate Keisuke's lap time around Ashinoko Skyline. Oh, but we are seeing a preview of round 3. It says the Peninsula Manazuru, and seems to be shorter than Odawara Pikes Peak, which is 40 kilometers, and I still can't get over the fact that Odawara has a similar format to that of the Nordschleife Nürburgring. And the Ashinoko GT, which is half of that amount, with the iconic Hakone Pass layout. But I know the main thing that's going to make this unique compared to Odawara Pikes Peak would be the weather. The question is, are we gonna get Kenta throwback? Wait, hold up. Hold the frick up. Choto minute. Why is it showing the 8.6 without the carbon hood? Why? Cause the race matches happened with the carbon hood equipped with the Hachiroku. And if my memory serves me right, even if it's just a sample layout, the route layout that they showcase in that flashback is more akin to Sadamine. No, if it's not Sadamine, it's the other one. is it Maze, I think? The second Saitama map. If it's Maze Pass, it's a bit closer to that. I'm seeing an inconsistency here. Did the prod team even review the past material, or they just followed the one that happened in Initial D Legend and called it a day? That's supposed to be a carbon-hooded Hachiroku!
雨のレースになっちまうのかよ。FR という駆動方式は雨に弱い。4WD やミッドシップのライバルたちに対してでかいハンデを背負ってしまう。
Actually, but then again, all the midship combatants are actually also all-wheel drives. The NSX is one, the Gallardo is one, but I would also say it depends on the driver, and maybe with a little bit of help from the driving assist, that a mid-engine car would still dominate in the rain.
雨だとどうなるのかな、明日。濡れながらミニライブとリーダーズボードやるのかしら。やだな。
You know the answer to that, Ren. They like the horny. You gotta dance in the rain.
12万人の MFG ファンの皆様、こんにちは。実況担当の田中洋二です。6月の雨がたおやかに芦ノ湖の湖面を叩いています。MFG 第2ラウンド芦ノ湖 GT はどうやら雨の中の決戦になりそうです。本日はゲスト解説者としてゼロアカデミーを主催する池田隆二さん。
The GOAT! The GOAT is here! The greatest of all time! The second reason that made Initial D 5th stage good other than Ryosuke and Shinigami. Ryuji Ikeda, alright? He may have been, you know, double down because of his fight with Keisuke. But I'm seeing little difference from him and his younger self. I'm actually glad they took attention to detail. And to be honest, alright, to be honest, he looks less of a monkey here. The reason I say that is because the 5th stage art style of Ikeda did my boy dirty. They clean him up!
お越しいただきました。
どうも。
池田さんは地元小田原の市議会議員を務める傍ら、モータースポーツを通じて青少年の健全な育成を推進する活動に精力的に従事されていらっしゃいます。またある時は法衣をまとい、実家のお寺の住職をも務めるという。
I'm glad they kept that trait in. Yeah, he was a Buddhist. He's all about the Zen.
本日はよろしくお願いします。
こちらこそよろしく頼みます。
They brought the Seiyu back too.
よし、ダンパーのセット完了。下の道路では雨は止んでいたのに、上に来たらまた降っています。箱根ではそんなことは日常茶飯事だよ。山の下と上とでは天気が違うんだ。尾形さんおかしいです。どうしてそんなに深刻そうな顔をしているんですか。
I see an M4.
どうしてってお前、こんな深刻なことがあるかよ。ストレスで胃が痛いよ。ウエット路面での行動レースなんて正気の沙汰じゃないよ。できることなら中止にしてもらいたいぐらいだ。レースに参加する関係者はみんな同じ気持ちでいるよ。特にこの車はフロントエンジンリア駆動だから、濡れた路面ではとんでもなく扱いにくくなってしまう。
You're not dealing with a novice here, Ogata. You could have just simply say FR.
尾形さん、雨はフェアです。15台全部同じです。僕は別に嫌ではありません。むしろ雨は僕の味方です。
That sounds like something Takumi would say.
パイロットたちが小走りにそれぞれのマシンへと向かい始めました。
相葉先輩、グッラック。
おい、そっちもな。
Nozomi at the back. No interaction? Come on, are you just gonna smile and let your boy walk away?
こちら尾形、無線の感度はどうだ。クリアです。ナビシートに乾いたタオルを置いておいた。靴底の水分をよく拭き取れ。ソールが濡れたままだとペダルタッチが変わるぞ。おば。
That's actually true.
スタートの予定時刻まで残り5分を切りました。池田さんに伺います。雨のレースにおけるドライバーの心構えというのはどのようなものなんでしょうか。
一言で言えば忍耐力でしょう。マシンは絶えずドライバーの意志に逆らおうとします。
Yep.
ネガティブな要因が重なる中で
Oh, by the way, I hate to interrupt Ikeda's commentary, but I just like to make a particular note. Do you see the insignia just right at the corner of the door of that Cayman? Yeah. Mikhail Backstreet Boys is now running in a new Cayman. He threw away the old one and came in with a Cayman GTS, a slightly more powerful variant of the base Cayman that he used in race 1.
されてゆっくりとゲートを出ていく。4号車沢谷、1号車石上、さらに2号車赤羽、13号車前園、3号車大石、8号車テイラー、5号車坂本、7号車大谷、86号車片桐。
Why was the eye flash scene focused on Mami and not on Ren?
頑張ってね、カナタ。
Okay, there we go. They fixed it.
は祈ってあげることしかできないよ。それにしてもシリアスモードのカナタって時間を止めるほどかっこいい。家ではあんな顔しない。
最高
Keep it in your pants, Ren. You're on duty.
の23号車が今ゲートを抜け、一斉にドローンがブルーシグナル点灯。
By the way, that guy in the M4, he looks important. We don't know him. Is he important?
マシンの隊列が一気に崩れる。激しい水煙で何が何だかわからない状況だ。トラクションに勝る3台の 4WD がスタートダッシュをかけたようです。
Hold a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that the all-wheel drive system of the NSX is purely electrical, and the fact that they removed the electrical system on Mizuno's NSX makes it an all purebred midship? That's why it fared less than Oishi's Huracan. Oh my god, I just realized I keep calling the Huracan a Gallardo! Anyway, case in point. So, Mizuno's running on a pure MR layout. That's why Oishi's Gallardo was leading. Huh.
3号車大石が13号車前園をパス。そして5号車坂本が8号車テイラーを抜き去り、後方では9号車相葉が18号車北原の前に出ています。
No, Kitahara's still behind.
レギュレーションのハンデシステムはドライ路面では 4WD に対して厳しすぎるというのが通説だ。だが濡れてしまえばこのトラクションは圧倒的だ。ここは稼がせてもらうぜ。この時のための 4WD だ。
ポジションの変動がありました。
Yes, but actually no, Sakamoto.
もうたった今スタートしたばかりなのに。
濡れないように傘を持ちますから。
ちょっと待って。お尻の準備がまだ。
先頭はベッケンバウアー。そして4号車沢谷がピタリと張り付く。全3周 75.9 キロ先のゴールを目指して15台のファイターが猛然と水煙を巻き上げていく。
雨はいいよな。いくらパワーがあっても役に立たない。武器を捨てて素手で殴り合いをするようなものだ。本当に速いのは誰なのかはっきりさせてやる。
Oh!
侮るな沢渡。濡れた路面の処理には絶対の自信がある。
Oh! Attacking early now, are we, Mr. 17?
なんかに負けるファクターは一つもない。
Racist?
スタートダッシュこそ 4WD の裏間に遅れを取ったが、一旦スピードに乗ってしまえば何の遜色もない。目の前にはランボ、その一つ前にフェラーリ。世界に冠たるイタリアンブランドと渡り合える位置にいる。見せてやるぜ、ホンダの底力。
To be honest though, Mizuno doesn't need to prove anything with the NCNSX. Because even without this kind of three-way duel, Honda has already established itself as a prominent midship competitor. It started with the NA1, and of course they're kind of regular on the F1 scene. And this NSX is just simply stating what the GTR could do, Honda's NSX could do better. Or maybe it's just for the sake of those who are not familiar with the NC NSX.
特にこの1周目はデスエリアへの侵入には細心の注意が必要です。
水しぶきの隊列が芦ノ湖スカイラインを進む。
Yeah, they double down on their pace, as you can see there on the animation.
3P トラップになだれ込みます。3号車がアンダーステアを発生させて大きく膨らんだ。その脇をすり抜けるように13号車が前に出ています。
あぶねえ、慎重に入ったつもりなのにまさかここまで滑るとは。
ハンドル操作が雑だぜ大石。コーナー入り口では 4WD のメリットなんて何もないってことだ。
Yeah, true. Four-wheel drives fare better at the exit of a corner, not the entry. Kanata still seems to be in mid-pack, bidding his time. Same as well for best girl. Oh! Yanagita though?
予選で見せたあのドリフトはここでは封印か。普通にやってもそれだけのスピードが出せるんじゃないか。若いくせに引き出しが多いんだな。俺とこいつもコーナーではちょっとしたものなんだぜ。
Oh come on, your car's basically a pig.
じっくりと見せてもらうよ。スーパールーキーの走りっぷりを。
There we go, best girl focus.
滑るめっちゃ滑る。やばい、楽しい。
Huh? Nozomi, hello? You're enjoying this dangerous run?
のぞみこういうの大好き。
雨に濡れたデスエリアの路面に足をすくわれながらもさすが選ばれた15人のパイロット。
Yo, Nozomi be cray cray. I like it.
せっかくの GTR 投入も雨に降られちゃむしろ裏目だったな。
You didn't account for that? 大谷?
トラクションコントロールとスタビリティコントロールが介入してきやがる。まさか2リッターの NA にここまで煽られるとは。だけどこのコンディションならいくらダウンヒルが得意だとしても物理的にコーナースピードを上げることはできない。入り口でインを閉めてタイトに回れば指をくわえて見ていることしかできねえだろう。おいおい、何をやらかす気だ。大外からだとなめんな。
I'm getting a really strong sense of deja vu right now. And I don't mean the Dave Rogers song. Doesn't this attack feel quite familiar to you? A Hachiroku on the outside, a GTR on the inside. Why does that sound awfully familiar? The only difference being the GTR is not a Nissan. And I'm laughing at the fact that is this an intentional throwback to the Nakazato race?
この濡れた路面でどうすればそれだけのスピードが出せる。ありえない。
Ha! What? Excuse me! We finished the episode?
次回第15話駅伝ストレートの明と暗。
I didn't expect the race to actually end that quickly. The only good thing about it is that a throwback to Initial D again. And I don't mean the Hachiroku flashback, I meant Kanata's attack against Otani. We get a after a long while a one-liner from Nozomi. No, wait, correction, 3-liners, and it's a very S&M kind of thing to say. Kanata literally bid his time, and we only had 10 seconds of freaking Eurobeat! That went quicker than I expected, honestly. So far I get it that this episode is just, you know, in world building of the introduction of Rain. Reintroducing characters from Season 1. Okay, so Akaba does not have any proper screen time yet other than his 488. Oshi got his moment of suck. Yanagida slowly becomes relevant. Yeah, look, I know manga says he's gonna change cars by the 3rd run. But come on. This is like, wow, this is kind of short. I actually have nothing to say about this. But how about you guys? Do you have anything to say about it? If you do, leave in the comments below what you think. And probably this is a bit underwhelming, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully we get more action come on episode 3.